I think Jackson is home. To be honest, it's a pretty unique feeling for me that I don't think I had necessarily felt prior to moving here. When I'm looking at photography in terms of working in outdoor sports and working in skiing, the skiers I've found here, they're in Jackson because they want to be the best in the world. That really pushed me from my comfort zone and just like elevated all of my skill sets at a pace that I don't feel like could happen in a different place. But in the ski industry, there are pre-existing expectations about what a man should be and what a man should be in this industry. And that's not a gay man. And that needs to change. My parents separated when I was at a really young age, and it sort of became the only environment I knew. It was always very tumultuous, it was always high intensity, and I rarely felt comfortable.
That environment that I grew up in is what led me to go west.
It felt like this is my frontier. This is where my dreams will come true. I would often go shoot landscapes alone and just be present with it. Felt like this different sense of freedom that just very much felt like an escape from everyday life. That's when it started to click for me, that I was like, I really am happiest when I'm doing this. Like, I love it. I love the feeling these photos create. It was like, I want to figure out how to navigate a career in photography. Spring after my first winter in Jackson, I was like, I'm just gonna build out the back of my 4Runner and take a road trip and live in it for an indefinite amount of time. I went all around Utah and Arizona and the desert, and then all the way up the 101 in California, and then I went to Oregon for a while, and Washington, and British Columbia, and Alberta. On that trip, my success on Instagram flourished. It grew really fast. And my mental state sank. Like, it just got worse throughout it. No matter how many accolades I receive, no matter how many likes I get, no matter how many people buy my work, it's never enough. At the very end of that road trip, I was like, if I want to be happy, I need to confront my sexuality. I couldn't say the words "I am gay" in a room alone. You've built up so much fear about so many different things, like the amount of the scenarios going through your head of what could happen, what each person could say, is crippling. Looking back at that time, I think I really went on that trip to figure out why I wasn't happy. That was where I first wrote those words, "I am gay," in my journal. It was both a profound feeling of discomfort and a profound feeling of possibility. I came back down to Jackson, and it felt like things just started to fall into place in terms of my career and in terms of finding the community that I think I had longed for. Like coming out as gay, I didn't ever feel that I had people in my life that I could tell that to and that would uplift me and support me. And that all came in Jackson. I've been fortunate to form a group of friends that is incredibly supportive and uplifts me and encourages me to be the person that I'm here to be.
Since I came out a year ago, I had this vision of bringing a giant LGBTQ celebratory party ski scene onto snow. Just wanted to have this beautiful, vibrant, exciting rainbow explosion happening on a ski run. All right, well, thank you guys all for just being a part of this and driving to Tahoe and coming from near and far, and all the excitement and stoke around it I think is just wonderful, and it means a lot. We're gonna load the Funatel over there in about 10 minutes, and then we're gonna ski right down to the Siberia lift at the top.
Get smokes.
There's a lot of different variables, a lot of unknowns. It's one of those things where we know that we've done the best we can to get everything aligned, and we have a great team here supporting it. With all those variables, it gives me a lot of hope that it's going to work quite well. Do you want to ski with one pole? Or do you want to hold two? Okay. Yeah, so try and have like a pocket open, like ready to receive the pin. We're about ready. We're gonna pull them, and then we're gonna wait about 15 seconds, and then I'll yell drop. Oh, 3, 2, 1. I can't stay up playing it. I feel like it's getting up to you. I want to, I want to. I feel like it's getting up to you. I want to. Right after coming out, I hardly wanted to put a pride flag on anything. This is representing that that's gone, that's changed. This is like I'm down to literally shout it from the mountaintops and make sure everybody hears it. Skiing brings me so much joy, and it brings so many people around me so much joy, that I just want that to be accessible and available to everybody. And I want to feel included and welcomed and uplifted by this community.